Hello everyone. It's been a little while since I've spoken to a mic, so bear with me. I've got a poem for you. It's called Lessons from My Grandmother, the Original Rebel. Just a bit about my grandma. She was born to a white British mother and to an Arabic Tunisian father, and when World War II broke out, she was living in Germany. She'd tell me stories of when the Nazis would march through the city and everyone had to go out into the streets and salute, and her little flipping the bird was to salute with the wrong arm. She was 9 years old, and she was doing that on purpose. So I was very grateful to be guided through life with her moral compass, for sure. So this is called Lessons from My Grandmother, the Original Rebel. My grandmother taught me to leave things as I would wish to find them. Tidy my toys away by end of play, wash the dishes up by end of day. So that each new morning was a fresh canvas, a gift to yourself to enjoy. If we let this bill pass, what kind of tomorrow are we offering ourselves? Muzzled mornings and civil rights snatched by afternoon, rambler turned convict, traveller turned prisoner. Pop to the shop, get stopped and searched because insert bigoted excuse for racist views here. Days with no voice, no choice, all at the mercy of authority, our pal pretty and the land hoarding wealthy. The beginning of the end of democracy. See, my grandmother taught me to leave things as I would wish to find them. Resolve arguments so they do not fester in your dreams. Pocket litter on your walk till it's full to the seams so that each new day is a happier place for others. If we let this bill pass, what kind of tomorrow are we offering our children? We want them to live in a world where they can breathe clean air, breathe without knees on their necks. We want our children to know rainforests and mangroves and coral reefs. We want them to see a world where success is not measured by the number of wars that have been won or the countries taken, but how we've come together as a nation, where we celebrate history from every page and every mouth and from the volume suffocating underneath a whitewash. We want them to see a world where nomadic ways of life are better catered for, not outlawed. We want our children to build bridges between communities, not be forced to watch them burn down. We want our children to share this right to shout, as a non-disruptive protest is just a day out and social progression is no picnic in the park. It's the right to march, to turn our frustration and desperation into a war cry that shakes a new story onto the page. We will not rest until this bill is put to bed, tucked up neatly and buried in a box at the bottom of the garden because my grandmother taught me to leave things as you would wish to find them.